I'm going to speak to Amendments 60 and 61 in this group. And I'm grateful to the National Residential Landlords Association for very helpful discussions on this. These amendments would benefit both tenants and landlords. The first amendment would keep the threshold for mandatory repossession by landlords at 2 months rent arrears, rather than increasing it to 3 months as proposed in the bill. The second amendment would continue to permit rent arrears arising from non-payment of universal credit to be taken into account as a ground for repossession. One might think my motivation behind these amendments is purely to support landlords, but as I said at second reading, I'm keen to support tenants as much as landlords in improving the current system, since they are two sides of the same coin, and one cannot exist without the other.
Evidence suggests that so-called first and second generation rent controls may disadvantage tenants as well as landlords. They can have a long-term negative impact on housing supply and discourage investment in the sector, leading to declining property standards.
Given that the tenant will hold all the aces in the pack, the tribunal floodgates are likely to be opened or at risk of doing so, and without more tribunal resources, this will greatly increase delays and create even more incentives to challenge the rent rises.
The prospect of extended delays to increasing rent would make it more difficult for investment institutions and build-to-rent developers to invest in new, high-quality rental homes, undermining the rental housing supply that we want to see. The reality of this backlog would be upward pressure on rents, the opposite of what the government wants to achieve.